Okay, call the meeting to order. Do I have an approval on the claim, or yes, on the claims? Any changes? The minutes, oh, sorry, reading, any changes to the minutes? Okay, that's an already screwed up. All right, seeing none. All right, do I have a approval on the claims? Motion on the claims.
I'll make a motion to approve the claims.
Trevor makes a motion to approve the claims. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, Barb seconds, signify by saying aye. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, Park Director report.
The guys put mulch in the playgrounds, cleaned up some down trees at Murray Wilson Cemetery and the golf course, repaired some plastic on the hoop house at Garden Park, repaired backstops at the horseshoe pits, repaired fence at Edgewood Park from a tree that was down as well, installed a new ice machine at the pro shop. We went from the new fountain drink that we got. It has to have a certain amount of level of ice in it. So the ice machine that we had was only 100 pounds per day. So we installed a new one that's 450 pounds a day. And
Wow.
it's been in since Monday and it's working really, really good so far, which it's only 2 days, but I think it's going to work out really well for us. We finished the sod on 17T. We've got half of it open, and I would say probably by the end of next week we'll be able to open the rest of the T on 17, so it'll be done. And then an update on the baby pool again. We have not found the leak, but we have determined that it is under the concrete and the return or the inlet pipe. So we don't really know. It could be from the baby pool all the way back to the mechanical room. So we're going to call another company to come in to try to see if they can use the sonar stuff and see if we can find the leak in that. So sad thing is it probably won't be open anymore this season. So, but we still have to determine where the leak is and fix it. And hopefully it's something that we can do in-house. And that is all I have.
Okay, Recreation Director report.
Okay, so summer's still keeping us busy. We have our couple youth events still going on every Tuesday and Thursday. We still have running club down at the track. It's been about 8 to 12 kids every group, so it's been a growth from last summer when I started. We have our last craft day on July 30th, where we're making bird feeders out of milk jugs from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Last month was rock painting, and we ended up with about 20 to 25 kids that came through, so that was a big turnout. We have our outdoor series event on July 22nd, next Tuesday at 6 p.m. And it is Take a Stroll Through History at the Hillcrest Historic District. So they are meeting at the entrance there, and they're going to go through and tour some of the outsides of the homes. Fall pickleball signups just started. We are doing an 8-game schedule with men's, women's, and co-ed. We're doing an upper and lower division. That's going to be $40, and signups are going until August 20th. And league starts on September 2nd. We're also doing fall softball, another 8-game schedule. Church on Monday, men's and women's on Wednesday, and co-ed on Tuesday. That is $475 for a team. Deadline for that is August 6th, and games start on August 18th. Our marathon signups are now live. It seems early, but it goes far. So it is October 4th. And you can sign up for that on runsignup.com. We're also bringing back the Rockahula Luau at the pool this year on Friday, August 1st. Sponsored by Crane Credit Union, so we're really thankful to them. We're going to have music, food, games, prizes, and more. We're going to provide hot dogs, burgers, and chips, and then we're going to have concession stands open for other stuff that people might want to buy. And tickets are going to be $5, and you can buy them here in the office. And the deadline for that is July 28th. So we are excited for that. Lastly, we are having a pickleball clinic over at the pickleball complex on Saturday at August 9th. It's going to be given by someone named Will Bain. We partnered with a group called Buttery Pickleball, and they kind of helped organize that with him. And so it is going to be $10 a person, ages 16 and up. We're going to have a morning group for beginners from 10 to 11:30 a.m. then an hour of free play in the middle. And then from 12:30 to 2, we're going to do for intermediate people who are a little more experienced. And he is maxing out each group at 24 to 28 people. And we're looking into getting a food truck or get some kind of vendor or something so we can kind of make it more of a community event.
All right, can you tell me the date again on the luau?
August 1st.
August
Friday.
1st, okay.
It's the
Did you,
first
and
one.
did you say the luau's at the pool?
Yes.
But you said the pool's gonna be closed?
The
Baby pool.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't understand that.
And then the tour at the Hillcrest.
That is July 22nd,
July
next Tuesday, right? I got my dates right here. Okay.
All right, did that really fast. I was like, thank you though. That was a lot. Thank you. I appreciate it though. All right. Any new business?
I have some new business.
Okay.
Just because a person that plays pickleball came or contacted me and wanted me to bring some things to the board. She said that she applied for a $5,000 grant, and she said that it runs out at a certain time and we need to make sure that we get it taken care of,
Yep.
used. And it's for shade, right?
Yes, sunshade,
Sunshade.
which I called Brent today, and he's going to be getting a hold of me tomorrow to schedule a meeting for maybe tomorrow or Thursday. And we're going to meet over there to kind of determine what would be the best shade to put up and where we would like the location at. Because we talked about putting it on the bleachers,
Yeah,
but I just don't think that's a very good idea because you can't move the bleachers to get shade, where if you put a sunshade, kind of similar to what we have at the pool,
mhm,
you can actually move your chairs around to find the shade, obviously, because it's going to change throughout the day.
right, right. Also, she said that you talked about making a sidewalk around because she was talking about the mud and she was concerned that you said that you were going to put a gravel sidewalk.
For now, with the intention of concrete later. And we'll
And-
make it to where the gravel we'll put a border of some sort up to where the gravel will stay off the playing courts.
Because she was worried about the gravel getting on the court,
Yes.
as she said. And she said she would love to help somebody write grants. She's talked to you about that. I
Yeah,
know.
a little bit.
And I think we ought to use that resource. If you've got somebody who can write grants, I think you gotta.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
That's quite a talent that I feel like we need to take advantage of. And
Absolutely.
she said that there are some grants, I think she sent you copies of some grants that are available to write on right now, and that she'd be glad to come in and help do that. So,
Okay. Well, I will contact her, and I'm assuming she's probably going to be involved with the sunshade as well. So
oh, yeah.
once we meet over there, because I told Brent to bring anybody he wanted to give input on what they think.
All right, and then the last thing was that she wanted to see if we could develop a association or club or whatever, like Bloomington has a pickleball association,
Mm-hmm.
pickleball, to help make some decisions on what we need, because of course, everybody's wanting bathrooms so that we're not using the woods. A lot of people use the woods for the restrooms. That's
Yeah.
probably not a good thing.
Well, we have a restroom facility over there.
Right, it's
Yeah.
just too far away from, everybody's perspective is that it's too far away.
Well,
Okay.
just playing, you don't want to walk that far to the bathroom
Right.
and tie a cord up.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
I don't have a problem with looking into all that stuff. It's just finding the money to do it.
right,
And
and that's
if
what
there's
the
grants
grant
for that,
writing,
then
yeah.
yeah. We can
And even if
definitely
we
look
can get
into
a
it.
porta pot over there, that would help tremendously. I don't know how expensive those are and what money you have available for that, but something like that, just, until the winter.
Okay. I mean, yeah, if they're fine with that, I'm sure we could try to
We're
make something
temporary,
like that
for
work. Yeah.
sure. Like I said, it's better than people walking over there to the woods, then we're gonna run into other problems. So
Yeah,
that's what most.
but my
men-
plan is like, I don't know what she was thinking about the sidewalk, but the sidewalk's not going to join the courts anyway. There'll be some space in between to where if some gravel would happen to get out of the walk
gotcha.
space, that it wouldn't be right there on the court. There would be some grass in between the court and the sidewalk too. So I
Yes.
don't think that'll be an issue at all.
Right. She said that, she sent me a text this morning and said there's mud all over the court, so that tells you that water is getting up on the court. So, I mean, as far as the gravel goes, that's why she made that
Right.
point.
Okay.
So,
Yep, we will definitely look into it for
I
sure.
mean, she's willing to help as much as she can, so I feel like we just need to take advantage of it.
Oh, absolutely.
Even if she'll be the head of the pickleball association and get it going.
Okay.
So. That's all.
Any other new business?
Sorry
All
about
right,
that.
we are, no, that's okay. We are adjourned then.